Welcome back to GuESPers, the comedy podcast where Alex
and Mason
try to strengthen their relationship by learning to read each other's minds.
You did it this week.
Yeah, I just kind of went with it. I rolled with it and was like, fuck it. And welcome back to the shit ball that's being rolled by the dung beetle of life. And we hope that this comedy poop nugget that's gonna get sucked up into the shit turd is a good little relief from all that garbage. We had to take a little relief from all that garbage. The bad stuff happening every day, but the stuff that's not bad is pride and trans lives matter and black lives matter and blah.
Woo!
Some other stuff. I support a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Fuck COVID. Stay home.
Yeah, stay home. Wear a damn mask.
Wear a damn mask if you gotta go out, but only if you have to. Don't go fucking to a restaurant and eating inside and yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm like so shocked that we are doing this and able to do this today because our microphone's been just all kinds of jacked up.
It's snowballing into the dung ball of shit life.
Yeah, so I mean it's a process. So
we've been in and out the ringer, upside down, cooking meals, they all suck.
The problem isn't even really solved yet, but it's working right now, so
we're gonna slip into the golden hour, take as many photos as we can in that 15-minute window.
I love that I'm explaining the problem actually, and you're giving me a bunch of metaphors.
What's the point if I don't add 8 similes? That's my whole MO.
That's good.
Well,
what was that?
It was Mo. My MO.
Okay.
Mo. Is it not a good impression from Wally?
No, it was good.
Oh, I think it wasn't good. You didn't even know what it was. That doesn't bode very well for me. Anyway, there's only one rule in this podcast, and it's no copyrighted material, so I gotta stop talking about Wally, and it's time for everybody's
material.
Favorite part of the podcast, and it's where I come up with an arbitrary question that decides who is gonna go first. I forgot to think about it. Who's the last person who picked up a piece of lint off the floor? We've been having some issues with our dryer vent, and there's been a lot of lint pooping around the apartment, and it was quite a fire hazard. It's fixed now, but who picked up lint last? Who was the lint lad?
Did you pick any up today?
Yeah, I picked any lint up today.
When did you pick some up yesterday?
No, that was a rice kernel I picked up I stepped on it. No, that was on Sunday. Shit.
I picked up at least a few pieces of lint yesterday.
Yesterday?
So.
Has you picked up any lint today? Has you?
No.
Has you?
I have not picked up any lint today.
No, you has not.
I has not.
Yeah. No, I think I picked up a tissue.
So it was me.
It's gotta be you.
It's gotta be me.
Gotta be you. Ah, fuck. Fuck that. Just go. Just whatever. Just rub it in your face.
We not mind melding this time?
Oh, we got mind meld. Alright,
yeah. Fuck
it. 3,
2,
1. Bananas!
Bubblegum.
You waited.
It came to me a second late.
Alright, so we're already in a similar vein. That's good.
Butt.
That's good. 3,
2,
1.
Bubble.
French toast. Okay.
Where did you go? I guess you went from banana to
banana
breakfast.
French toast. What's wrong with banana French toast?
No, nothing.
Okay, bubbles. Okay. Right. 3,
2,
1.
Soap.
Seafoam. I was so excited when we both went.
Man, that is wild that we've managed to bring seafoam into the mind meld multiple times.
I don't remember. Every week I completely dump the podcast. That's why we had to start writing everything down, because I have no idea what happens. I only listened to it 4 times so I can fix the audio, but fuck me, I guess.
Alright, so it's me first.
Yeah, it's you first.
Me first.
The mind meld didn't have any, bearing on who goes first. We had already decided that. Alright, Mason. Think those thoughts you think you thought you think you thought. You think. Alright, go. Go, Waterfall Johnson.
Okay, alright, I'm thinking. And go.
It's a jail cell, and inside is a peacock. He's incarcerated. Peacock jail.
You definitely. What's he in jail for?
Peacock-related crimes.
I can imagine peacocks are bastards.
Yeah, they are. I could tell some peacock horror stories if you want to hear those.
Oh, yeah.
It sounded like you had like an additional question.
No. I was about to just go forward with what my image was, but then I was
wow,
no,
you were just like, fuck it, no witty banter today.
I want to expand on what this peacock is in jail for. Tell me some peacock horror stories.
So we lived kind of at the base of a mountain. You could very easily drive up the mountain and do like fun mountain things in California. And there's this one place that had like petting zoo and shit, and there's just like goats and shit, and they'd be like, feed me, and then they'd poop out little balls, and my mom was like, look at how their butts open up, and she'd say that all the time. And also they had some peacocks, and we were like, okay, cool, we'll feed the peacocks. So we like brought some bread. Don't feed birds bread. That was a mistake that we made in the past. We would not make that now.
It was the 90s.
And we were like, throw some fucking bread to the peacocks, and then there was another peacock, and then there was another peacock, and then there was like 15 peacocks.
15?
And my mom had a Jeep Cherokee at the time, and so we get into the car, and we're like, holy shit, and then all the peacocks just start getting on the car, and there's like 2 peacocks on the hood, there's a peacock on top of the car, they're all around the car, and my mom starts honking. Some of the peacocks disperse as we back up, but that peacock on the hood, who is blocking all of the vision out of the vehicle, is just like, more bread, please. And just like, my mom drove at least 100 feet before that son of a bitch got off the car.
Oh my god.
Just like honking and like making noise.
Peacocks aren't small. Like, they're pretty big.
No, they're really fucking big. And I was like 8 at the time or something. And so I went to the hospital when I was 8 for weighing 35 pounds. I definitely was less weight than the peacock. A peacock could have definitely taken me down.
Peacock could have snapped you like a toothpick.
I would not have gone down without fighting them. That peacock would have lost at least half of its tail feathers, but I would have definitely died.
So they were male?
Yeah, as far as I remember, they were all colored, not like brown. Because, you know, male peacocks are the blue and green ones.
With
and
the big tails.
The peahens are the ones that are brown.
Oh.
Very, very drab ladies.
Are the ladies just called peahens?
They're called peahens. Yeah, peahens.
It's like a different, name. Okay, I guess that makes sense
peahens.
because a cock is a male.
A wiener.
Yeah.
Sorry about all the smegma talk last week. Just kidding. No, I'm fucking not. Wait, that was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
I don't know what possessed me, but even on the listen back, I was like, man, I really did talk about dick cheese for like 20 minutes. So glad I did that.
Yeah, well, I mean, and we were like, man, we talked about smegma a lot, but like, you listen, it was funny. I thought it was funny.
I felt a little uncomfortable with my own words, but that's just me. All right, Mason, I'm done with my peacock story pretty much. And they make crazy noise, and they go like, woo, woo, like kind of like that, but like crazy.
Nice. I want to see what the what looks like on the waveform.
Real good. Good. Definitely peaked.
So, you were close with the dinginess against something really colorful.
Okay.
So I was imagining like and this is an example. I'm not like there's not a copyright.
Not a copyrighted material.
Like a Blade Runner-esque like.
That's wet neon though.
Like alleyway with the rain and the dinginess, but there is like some of the neon and like. Then in the distance, there's just it's a red panda wearing a trench coat.
Ooh, he's got a special message to deliver.
Yeah, and he's just standing there all like sci-fi noir like.
Is he wearing a hat too, or just a trench coat? Oh, with the hat?
Yeah,
with the collar
got,
flipped up?
Oh, yeah. And so you can't tell it's a red panda at first, and then like it gets close and he like turns around.
He's gonna deliver that folded unicorn so good.
Yep, and he's just like. Bleh.
Oh, he's doing a blip.
Yeah, he's
little
doing
blip
a blip
with his little tonguey wongy.
Little blip.
Mason, I have a request.
What's the request?
Your phone is vibrating, dude.
My phone's vibrating?
It's vibrated like 3 times. It might not pick up on the audio, but it picks up to me. Hurry up, man.
So I tried to turn my Wi-Fi off, and then I realized, wait, no, that's not what I'm doing. I'm turning off my volume.
You could just go in airplane mode, really, if you just wanted to do that.
Well, but wait, does airplane mode turn off your volume also?
No, airplane mode just like negates anything trying to income into your phone. So like when you're on an airplane.
Yeah.
So I mean that would also negate you getting messages. It would have worked.
And so planes like don't want you to do that because
it could interfere with their signals. But also planes have become so advanced that they just have their own Wi-Fi. So like, is that still an issue? I'm really curious. I know they really love trapping you on the plane and then charging you $8,000.
Yep.
Like, hey, do you want
to not be bored for 14 hours?
Fuck you. One of the planes we flew on didn't even have fucking screens in the chairs. We were just trapped in boredom.
Now, I will say that plane, the flight was only like an hour.
I don't care. I want... After you've done enough international travel, like we have, which is at least one trip in my opinion, the pampering of being able to watch a fucking movie on a plane. Every plane should have movie screens. What's the point of not? Even if I'm just flying for 30 minutes, fuck it. Is it going to take too much fucking electricity from the plane? Just let me do it.
And maybe this is me just being a little bougie. Maybe not the most, but like, if there's a choice between no screens or when we were on that plane that was like old school and just had the like one in-flight movie with the screen. Oh my god. I would just rather not have the screens at that point.
Yeah, we were watching Solo.
Yeah.
The fucking Han Solo movie. And the best part was the whole time that was happening, they were like, oh, the dinner and a show. So the fucking snack cart's going by, and the fucking positioning of the screen from where we were sitting was directly where the snack cart lady's head was.
And we kept
so we couldn't fucking see at all.
And even then, like, there's not screens stationed at like every row, and like we were, so like the TV closest to us was actually like one row behind us, so we had to like kind of lean out to even see the screen.
Yep, so we had to lean in, making it impossible to see. And then the fucking captain was just fucking slap happy at that point, and so every 5 seconds there was like an interruption, like, oh, snack cart's coming through. Hey, you guys, we're gonna go through some turbulence. Just buckle up. Hey guys, snack cart's done. Don't forget they'll be coming by to pick it. And it's like, shut the fuck up, Solo's talking! I don't know what's happening with the parsecs.
And on top of all that, I don't know about yours, but my headphone jack was fucked up, so I like didn't even get like lot of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was really quiet.
I definitely have seen half of the Solo movie.
I can't even say that I saw any of it because it was a very miserable. I don't even remember what flight that was.
I don't either. I genuinely don't. But like, yeah, that was a horrible experience for sure.
With how much fucking money these plane companies make, you can afford to put a screen on the back of every seat. Like,
fuck it. If every fucking high middle class suburban mom can buy those fucking SUVs with the screens in the back of the chairs, you can do that.
Yep.
All right. Max Rebo, I'm gonna fucking... I saw somebody who posted a picture of Max Rebo. I don't even know what they were talking about. But somebody was like, how could you do Max Rebo like that? And they were like, I have been to Wikipedia. This dude literally has a 1-sentence long description. Why does everyone in the whole fucking world know his stupid name? And I'm just like...
Because he's the band leader.
I also know who Max Rebo is, but I don't know anything about him.
That's because... He's like the centerpiece of one of the like coolest parts.
The band?
Yeah, he's fucking awesome. I love Max Rebo.
Is Max Rebo the one that plays the Cantina music?
No, Max Rebo's the band leader for the band that's in Jabba the Hutt's palace in Return of the Jedi.
I barely remember that part. Anyway, I'm gonna take my turn now. Okay, and alright, if that's the image, go!
I hate when you say that, because then I'm thinking like, well, it's probably weird, but it's never like what I think it is.
I'm going, get it.
Alright.
Get it, boy, get it.
I think that it's a giant trash pile.
Trash pile.
But all of the trash is just those chocolate coins that they give out on like St. Patrick's Day and stuff.
They just threw them away. They didn't even. Are they just like the foil or like the actual chocolate got
The
thrown away
actual
too?
no, like it's the whole. It's like the whole chocolate coins wrapped in everything, and they're just like piles of them everywhere. Some of them are in bags. Like,
are they still in their stupid like plastic net bags
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kill all fish?
yeah, some of them are in those. Most of them are just kind of loose, but there's just like an entire junkyard.
There's
full of them.
a leprechaun's bounty.
Oh yeah.
Because you said St. Patty's Day of just chocolate ass coins.
Yeah, I mean, what other holidays do they like give those out for?
Always got those for Easter. I got
Easter?
the little red plastic net bag of those coins. And like, I don't want to look a damn gift horse in the mouth. If I get low quality chocolate, I'm still gonna eat it.
It's still, they're not horrible.
Not horrible, but fine. You have to throw them away. A whole trash pile. That's just rude.
Yeah, no, but that's
Waste.
what I got, and it's like somebody like Heath Ledger's Joker like hops and like slides down. You know.
Oh, what? You're adding something now? There's like a man on the trash pile that you never talked about during the first, like, I thought we were moved past. So, like, okay, so you, like, you do, I thought the formula was you tell your thing, you lob it to me, I make my point, we go back to you, we continue, but now you forgot to put a part from the thing. So there was a man involved. You just said a trash pile.
Yeah, but like there's a okay. This doesn't have to be a part of the official description.
Wait, so is it or isn't it a part of the official description? You're fucking with me right now.
He was there at the beginning.
You just didn't tell me about the hobgoblin that was just
Yes,
like a part of the pile.
I got so into talking about chocolate coins.
Just like, got so caught up in the euphoria of low quality chocolate that I forgot there was a man.
But yeah, no, you know that scene where he sets the money on fire and then jumps on the bin.
I thought that was Scarecrow.
No, that's the Joker. That's not even the same movie.
Oh, I'm thinking of when they take over the town in the third one, right? And Scarecrow has that fucking... he's the judge, and he's like got like 18 desks piled on top of each other, and he's super hot. And he's sitting on top of all the desks.
I actually like Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy's hella hot!
Oh, he is. No, he's super.
So hot. Those cheekbones. Glass! And those eyes can pierce you right through like diamonds. Yep. That's the kind of face I want, the face that will injure me. Oh, so hot.
His eyes are gonna stab me, and then his cheeks are gonna slice me.
And also his, like, fucking photography. Ugh.
Is he a good photographer?
No, he gets photographed.
Oh, he's very photogenic.
Oh my god, there's these, like, skirt pictures, these, like, high heel pictures. Like, he can get it. Anyway, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. What are we talking about? Oh, the Hobgoblin. What does he look like?
He's just a dude.
Oh, he's just a trash man? I mean, like, is he a trash man or a man?
He's just a man. I was picturing him, like, maybe in, like, a suit. Not even, like, a good one.
He's like a businessman that has found a treasure's bounty of low-quality chocolates at the dump. Like, what?
Yeah, and so he's like, standing on top, and then he's like, like, hops, and he, like, slides down on his butt.
He's Top Cat.
Does Top Cat do that?
This would fucking work so much better if you literally knew anything about fucking Top Cat.
I've seen Top Cat. I just don't really know anything about it.
Want to make Top Cat references. Mason, I can't do that because you haven't seen any Top Cat.
She tried to tell me about Top Cat earlier today, and we had to look him up. And I recognized the character.
I just forgot the first word in his name.
But you tried Cool Cat, which
Cool
is a
Cat,
different
which is
character.
a other character, which is just a Pink Panther ripoff.
He just looks like a tiger.
What's that? Oh, Snagglepuss, because it's fucking
Snagglepuss.
Hanna-Barbera. He's like a Snagglepuss.
Stage left.
Anyway, it looks like a tiger. He's got a floating beret. That's not what we're talking about. Okay, I'm getting way off track here.
Top Cat.
Top Cat. Yeah, Top Cat was, like, super cool. He was, like, an alley cat. He lived in an alley, and he had a whole group of, like, other cats.
Does he, like...
Yeah, basically, but, like, not like a greaser. More like a really cool dude. But,
Gotcha.
I mean, they were alley cats. They were living in absolute squalor.
He was a
like,
hip cat.
Yeah, he was a hip cat. And then, like, they always hung out at this, like, telephone pole in the, like, back alley.
That's funny.
And
Did they sing?
No, it wasn't really like a musical show. I mean, they would sometimes but he would hit his buddy when he sang.
Gotcha, but that's because that's like an alley cat thing. They sing.
They had that the bumbling male Hanna-Barbera character was the policeman, who kept getting calls about a top cat who's trying to pull schemes Ed and Eddie style so that he can get some money.
Was Top Cat always trying to make money?
Oh, but he was super cool. Well, yeah, he's a poor cat. He just needs some money. But anyway, so cool, even though he's just a garbage boy. So that's what I'm imagining. It's just like a guy who's like wearing a purple vest and a purple fedora, and he's just trying to be cool, but really
he's just like a garbage guy.
He's just a garbage guy. No, that's not what I was thinking about. I was thinking about a big like wall, like a centerpiece wall, and it's covered in like driftwood. But the driftwood is like of different colors, shapes, and sizes so that it makes up an image. You know what I'm talking about? What do you call that when you, like a collage?
Oh, okay.
And the collage is like a background of like dark colored wood, and then there's like wolf shapes running towards the center, and in the center is like a witch's face, and there's a piece of driftwood that's like coming straight out of the wall, and that's like her nose.
Whoa, I can already see myself when I'm writing this down for the guest list, and I'm just gonna be like,
type,
go back.
Yeah, I have been there, bro, for sure.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So I want to know, so obviously now there's programs that like make photo collages like that, where like photos make up a picture.
Yeah.
But like before the programs existed, like that must have been the hardest fucking thing in the universe, trying to make
I've done it with negatives. It's really fucking hard. I took an alternative processing class where we used only traditional photographic means. So I'm talking all old school shit, chemicals and shit.
Dark room.
And so I developed my mom's old, what's it called? The negatives.
Oh, yeah.
And then I checked what they would be color-wise and then matched them up. And then I made a collage of her actual face out of her own photographs.
Of your mom's face?
Yeah.
I'm sure she was a huge fan of that.
I used a flattering picture from when she was young. My mom rejects photography in basically every way, shape, and form and refuses to smile in photos. But she's a little easier if they're photos when she was young.
But yeah, she's always like, I don't look good in photos. And it's like, well, yeah, because you look like you're pissed off in all of them.
If you don't try, of course you're going to look horrible.
Not that she looks horrible.
No,
she still looks fine,
horrible.
But like
she's fine. She looks like my mom. But what's frustrating is I am a photographic child. That's the second she put a camera in my hand, she doomed the world. But also, she hates getting her photo taken. So this is her fault. Anyway,
I love it. It's like all of these decisions your mom has made have like blown up,
impacted her. I'm gonna dress my child as a boy. Why doesn't my child want to wear cute clothes? I'm not gonna let her learn religion. Why did she become an atheist? Like, I don't know, Mom. I wonder. Doodly dee. Fuck me. Anyway,
you're a leprechaun. You tied it back into the coins.
No, I'm not a leprechaun.
Doodly dee. Fuck me.
That's just something I say on a daily basis.
Hoity.
No, not hoity. Stop it. That's racist, probably.
Oh, yeah, that's probably racist.
Yeah, don't say that.
My apologies.
Macist, racist, sexist.
Macist? Hey, did you say macist?
Yeah, you're
racist against myself?
Yeah, sure.
Or like
I don't
prejudiced against myself?
You're prejudiced. Aren't you in that group that allows everybody but Austin?
Fuck Austins.
Yeah, Mason's in this weird Facebook group.
I'm in two weird Facebook groups.
You can be in this Facebook group as long as your name's not Austin.
Yeah. And then we've just been
one?
dragging people named Austin. The other one is a group only for people who have no repeating letters in their first name.
Ah, fuck, I can't be in that group.
You can't be in that group.
Elitist ass group. Get your shit out of my house. Whatever, go fuck off. Your last name doesn't work.
My last name doesn't work, but that's not what the group is. But yeah, no, and my buddy Travis just keeps adding me to these groups. I don't know where they're coming from. I think he made the Austin one, or was a part of the creation of the Austin one.
Do you just rail on Stone Cold Steve Austin just like 24 hours a day?
Oh, I don't think he's come up. Oh, you just gave me fodder. Like, I'm gonna
Good, have fun with that. You can have that, but you know what else I need from you?
An image.
Your next go.
Yeah, cool. All right.
I'm gonna say it.
Okay, I'm thinking, and go.
There's a pedestal, and on the pedestal is a gilded red velvet pillow, and on the pillow is a mask. But the mask has been broken in half, split straight down the middle, anime style. It's like a fox mask.
Whoa.
Yeah, Inari mask.
Inari?
Just fox.
Inari. No.
Oh, the gilded pillow?
No.
What do you mean it's not the gilded pillow?
There's another one for the What Do You Mean Supercut.
Fuck off! I'm never making that. It takes too much work. I'm way too lazy. You saw that sun I made last week. That took me 3 minutes.
That is a little behind the scenes action. Alex has told me that she specifically will only do memes that take her less than 5 minutes to make.
I'm not gonna put any effort. I have to edit the whole episode. I'm not gonna fucking take it 10 hours getting into Photoshop making something perfect. You're lucky that part of that I took away the transparency from the pants I put on the sun. That took like 5 extra seconds. I got a clock going. He was a pretty cool guy.
Oh, yeah, she times
the
herself.
outfit came together like surprisingly well.
Very well, yeah. The pants were very curved to the sun.
Oh, I did that. I went in there with real zoomed in and the eraser tool, and I went to work.
It's awesome.
I realize now that I could have done that with my new tablet, and I'm a fool, because I did it with a mouse like an idiot. No, I did it with a touchpad like an idiot.
Oh, damn.
I'm an idiot. I didn't even download it. It took like 3 hours, download drivers, whatever. I gotta use that tablet. Anyway, what was it? It's not the gilded pillow. What else could it possibly be?
A very lavish dining room.
Okay, big table.
And there is a... So, you know, the, like, dining room's got, like, the mantle, or there's
There's, like, a fireplace at one end?
There's a fireplace at one end,
okay.
And there's, like, a big old painting above the fireplace. And the painting is just of a single boot.
Boot?
There's just one boot.
Boot.
And there is a snake, but he is not in the boot. He is curled around the boot.
Oh, little sneaky, little snick.
Yep, little snick.
He goes up with his little tongue.
There he goes. He's going.
Tastes like foot.
Tastes like foot. That's why he's got his tongue's out. It's like. Boot.
This dining room is from another time period when they didn't have Gold Bond foot powder.
They said that this was made out of cow, but it just tastes like feet.
I was here for the rawhide, and I'm here for the bad smells.
The guy wears the boots at like athlete's foot.
I like how it's just one boot. So I assume the man was walking, got a snake wrapped around his leg, and he made a choice decision.
He just yeeted his boot.
The boot. Like, whoop, that's not mine anymore. Slips foot out,
He's
runs.
lucky that the snake was only interested in the boot.
He thought that there'd be treasure. Instead, it was just gross.
I like how this, like, very fancy dining room that I've set up is just nothing. It's not even really doing anything for this image. The image is mostly just about the...
I'm just imagining, like, a really cinematic scene where, like, you go through the double doors to the dining room. It's full of beautiful food, and you're, like, pan shot off the table straight up at the painting, and it's, like, a really stupid painting. And I want to imagine it has, like, a really elaborate background where it's, like, the boots in a village and there's, like, little cottages and, like, little fucking wildflowers. But, like, none of that is the focus. The focus is just this one fucking boot.
Like the boots maybe, like, on a hill in the background is, like...
I was sure you were gonna say A Boot with Jonah Hill.
A Boot with Jonah Hill?
Yeah, you know, it's his new movie, A Boot with Jonah Hill.
It's
about a guy who lost his boot and he's just trying to get it back.
It's about a Canadian man explaining things.
A boot? What's this?
A boot with Jonah Hill.
A boot with Jonah.
And Jonah Hill's playing himself, but if he was Canadian.
And also an interviewer.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Isn't Jonah Hill like an asshole? Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know.
In This Is the End, he was an asshole.
Well, yeah, but...
Because he wanted to do more serious roles and he was tired of the silly acting.
Well, yeah, like, he was an asshole. Like you were saying, he was an asshole, and This Is the End because of all that. But then, like, that was his career path.
Yeah.
He did end up doing more serious roles. And
he did that serious movie with James Franco. That's James Franco, right? We never saw it.
About?
I don't know, Stranger or something like that.
Stranger.
Yeah, James, or was Jonah Hill the murderer? One of them was the murderer, and the other one was like the rookie detective.
Oh yeah!
That's
Wow.
James Franco, right?
Yeah, that movie just kind of came out, didn't it?
And then just fucking disappeared. That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Disappeared
I think
into
it
the
was
ether.
more than 3 years ago, but
Either way, whatever that movie's called, that was James Franco, though, right?
Yes.
Not sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was James Franco.
90% sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do my business behind a tree, and then I'll give you your guess. Okay, you ready? I just like to subvert those expectations, Mason. I haven't done that a lot.
Yeah,
this
good. You're a real
episode,
Ryan Johnson over here.
R-I-A-N?
Yeah.
When did he subvert expectations?
That's like his whole deal.
What? Did Looper subvert expectations?
I don't know about
remember
Looper,
that.
but think about like Last Jedi or Knives Out. Like his whole deal
Knives
is
Out
like
was good.
taking what you think is gonna happen over the course of a story and kind of flipping that on its head.
Just don't think he's done it enough for that to be like his hallmark thing.
I mean,
you know
it's
what I mean,
not. It's not like M. Night Shyamalan with the twists where it's like self-proclaimed and everything.
Or like anything, or like what's his face with the cool shots. What's his face with the Moonrise Kingdom and
Wes Anderson.
Yeah,
and his
Wes
like quirkiness.
Anderson and the quirkiness, but like the way he frames his shots is very specific.
Symmetrical.
Like the symmetrical, like when he's not fucking Kubrick with the smooth panning long shots, like and harassing and sexually harassing his stars.
No.
And
I will say I quite enjoy Ryan Johnson's
and like
writing.
You know the feel you're gonna get from a Christopher Nolan movie. What I'm saying is like I don't think Ryan Johnson, even the like 5 movies we've named, really have anything in common enough to say like it's like this. You know what I mean?
That's true.
He does this as a director. It's too all over the board.
He likes a good mystery.
I guess.
Because like think about like even Looper like had like big reveals and shit, like, and you were wondering,
but
like,
I mean,
about,
is it that,
like,
or is it just a really good story?
I guess that's
mean?
true, but I don't know. I think that there's a through, and especially with like Brick and Knives Out. I know you haven't seen Brick, but they're like detective stories.
But no spoilers with Knives Out. But like the reason that subverts the genre is that it removed the mystery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna say how or why. I'm not gonna expand on that. But like. So, like, is that... I don't know. I'm arguing a fool's game at this. There's a gambit.
And then, obviously, he subverted expectations with The Last Jedi to varying degrees of approval.
I don't want to take the Star Wars movie into account. Yes, he had creative freedom to a point, but he was already in the middle of a story. And, like, how much can you truly leave your mark on something like that? Like, everybody wants to blame him and stuff, but, like... I don't want to put that in his like
that's true. This
wheelhouse of like this is what he's defined as a director.
Even with other franchises, directors can still leave their mark. Like with like the MCU, like a lot of those stories are singular.
Yeah.
And they have to abide by like a few rules, but obviously like James Gunn was able to do something really good.
Yeah, and I mean even though his departure happened about midway through the process, you can tell that Ant-Man was an Edgar Wright movie at one point.
Yeah, or even like Ryan Coogler with Black Panther. Like directors can like stamp those movies.
Yeah.
And then like even like James Bond. Like look at like Sam Mendes who
I don't really like any of the new ones, and those are the only ones I've seen. All the Daniel Craig ones.
And those are a lot of the best ones. In fact, the one that you liked the most is largely consistently considered the worst. Well, I thought you liked Quantum of Solace the most.
I genuinely cannot remember the difference between those two movies, but what I can tell you is that Casino Royale put me the fuck to sleep. That was one of the most boring movies I've ever watched.
Casino Royale
and that
really
was great because I had never seen a James Bond movie. That was the first one, and I was like, well, this isn't at all what I thought it was going to be about. This sucks.
And it's really good, so...
Whatever, maybe if I rewatch it, I'll feel better. But I was like, I'm going to jump into a spy thriller, and I'm excited. And I watched fucking Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and that was my
awesome.
bar for Daniel Craig. And then I watched Casino Royale, which was just like...
Also awesome.
No,
not as good as Girl with the Dragon
I was like,
Tattoo.
Honestly, the only scene I remember from that whole fucking movie is the scene where he's got that chick naked and he's kissing up her spinal cord. That is the only scene I can remember, and that's because I thought it was super hot. That's a bummer!
I love that. It's like, when you say that too, and it's just like, I guarantee you that's happened in more than one James Bond movie. Maybe not necessarily a Daniel Craig.
The way that scene was crafted was director of photography gold, dude.
Yeah. James Bond has his issues, mainly misogyny, but
James Braun is like the brawny man.
Oh my god.
I bet he respects women juice. Remember when Brawny ran the fucking lady lumberjack napkins or whatever paper towels? I miss that. Let's bring that back. Or if it's still happening, keep it going.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been outside, so.
I haven't seen any lady Brawnies, but.
Lady Brownies? Like Lady Brownies? Lady Brownies.
Lady Brownies, yeah.
Is that what like blondies actually are? Lady Brownies?
Lady Brownies.
We're like, let's simplify that. I said earlier I was gonna take my turn, and then I never did.
Yeah, you take your turn.
Okay, you the big dining room with the snake in the boot.
Yep.
Okay, I'm closing my eyes. Wait, no, I got snakes on the brain. I gotta shake for a second. Gotta get those snakes off that motherfucking plane. Oh, sorry. Gotta get those snakes off that Monday through Friday plane. Shake, 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 making a margarita. Okay, there it is.
There it is?
There it is. Here it goes.
All right. I'm imagining an elevator.
Okay.
And inside of the elevator is a 90s lead singer. He's got frosted tips.
I'm seeing him.
And then like a 60s like Greenwich Village beatnik with like the black beret and the sun, you know what I'm talking about.
A guy or a girl? Because
girl.
I can imagine both. Okay.
Girl.
She's got the straight across bangs.
Yes.
And she's got the big sunglasses.
Yes.
Yes.
And maybe she has one of those like smoking sticks, but like it's
like
not
a vape
necessarily. Pen? Well, I mean, I guess that would be
like
the modern
clove
version.
Cigarette.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the third person, it's a little blurry. I'm still like trying to like
suss out the image.
Yeah. The third person is a glam rocker, 80s style.
Nice. Big platform boots with the
Big
face makeup or the big hair? No face makeup. It could be either.
Both.
Okay.
Both hair and makeup. I was imagining
He's
both.
all in it with his tight black leather whatever pants, and then he's got like a pink sash tied around his waist. I see him.
Like imagine like Bowie meets Poison meets Kiss.
And they're all going to a country music venue that's upstairs.
It's upstairs. It's just on the floor, on a floor of this building.
They
like high
really
rise.
wanted to see Old Country Star. Hit me.
Oh
A
God.
good old person, not any of this crap stuff.
A good Hank Williams.
Yep, they're all there to say Hank Williams. It's the one thing that ties them all together.
Oh wait, no, I got one better. Conway Twitty.
It's Kanye
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 Twitty.
Twitty.
Oh my God.
President 2020. Well, I know what I'm editing this week. It's gonna be good. Anyway, yep, Conway Twitty brings them all together. That's where, if you ever wonder where 90s boy band boy, fucking Greenwich Village girl, and fucking 80s glam cross, it's Conway Twitty.
Twitty. Wow, the first thing I'm doing tomorrow is going to look up and see if anybody's ever mashed up a Kanye and a Conway Twitty song and called it Kanye Twitty.
Well, stop. I'm going to be the original creator of this for the 5-minute meme, so...
Okay.
It's like 5-minute crafts, except what I do is actually original. Oh, drop it. Fuck you, Blossom. Go get dunked in a toilet. Sorry, my delivery wasn't great. You did the cool bomb and everything, but I don't think dunked in a toilet was worth it.
That's a 5-minute craft. Giving Blossom a swirly.
Yeah. It's not fun, though. It's just kind of bullying. I want to drop kick them into the sun. There you go. I brought it back. It took me a while.
Oh, you know what they can do?
Oh. Flip off a cliff! Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, rest in peace.
Hell yeah.
Because Jenna's off.
Oh yeah,
Me
Jenna's
too.
off YouTube.
Miss Jenna. Anyway, talking about Jenna Marbles. I'm so bummed out because your thing is like so elaborate and intense. And you ready for my image? Are you?
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so it's a dining room set, but all of the dining room set is glass, and it's all pristine, not a fingerprint in sight.
God, can you even see any of it?
Yeah, I mean, you can, well, because it has to be a certain amount of thickness to, like, put plates on and stuff. It's not, like, brittle glass. It's, like, you could use this as a regular, like, table and chairs. And on, the only thing set on the whole table is one nicely folded sage green napkin.
A sage green napkin.
Yeah, and the room is shot so, like, it's like a product in a catalog. So it looks really cool. So, like, the backdrop's black, and there's, like, lights illuminating the table, but not, like, throwing sheen. And then there's the beautiful sage green napkin that's just folded into, like, a triangular pyramid shape. And I think it's selling the napkin, probably.
Oh, wow. So it's, like, folded all fancy, too.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So my super simplistic, boring image up against your dope Conway Twitty concert. If this was an epic rap battle, you would win for sure. What do I have? The see-through tabletop. I can see my cat's beans from under the table.
Cat's beans. He looks like a little flying saucer.
Oh, when he's all flat like a bread box. Ah, man.
That is so funny. But no, that's like a really gorgeous image.
Yeah, if I had any photographic skill, I could probably light and make that happen, but I don't, so I can't. Also, where would I get a glass table? I'm probably ignoring the more important part of this image, which is like, I need a glass table and glass chairs.
Like, if we ever got, like, a commission of one of our things, like, I would want, like, to do, like, a fucking expensive, like, full, like, sketch.
Yeah, I want someone to paint it so that it looks like, it's one of those paintings where, like, you show the picture, like, oh, by the way, this is oil on canvas, and somebody else goes, what the fuck?
That's not like
painting?
a photograph, yeah.
That's not a photograph! Yeah, I want one of those. One day. We have a mantle that's begging for that and not a snake in the boot picture. On the boot, not in the boot.
With the snake on the boot picture.
It's not gonna go with the vibe of our apartment. You know what would? Glass table, sage green napkin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, I see some nice art. We got the 2021 Space Odyssey over here. Wait, that's next year, huh? 2001.
Oh, 2001.
Oh, what is 2021? I don't know.
There is, I believe there's 2 sequel books. One is 2010, and I think the last one is like 2030 something. I think so.
Anyway,
we haven't hit that one yet.
We got all of our records. My records. We got fucking the 2001 Space Odyssey. We got a Blade Runner poster. We got fucking some anime shit, and then our beautiful oil canvas painting of fucking tablecloth.
For those that might be a little confused, we have a like wall of framed art above our couch.
It looks great though.
Like whenever we get food delivered, it's like a 60-40 chance that they're gonna be like, whoa.
As long as they look up long enough to just see inside of the apartment, which is basically look at you and then see the periphery of the wall because it's straight across from the door.
Yeah.
They always go, whoa. I had a man deliver a misdelivered package to me the other day, and he like mid-sentence stopped and went, whoa. when he like saw the wall. So it's a talk piece, but it's nothing new to me because that's how my bedrooms looked my whole life. So like to me, I'm just like whatever. I put a lot of art on the walls. It's
I gotta
just my life.
say though, like they're all framed and look nice, and it's a pretty dope wall.
That's how it looked at my house.
That's true. I guess I'm just thinking of your bedroom where it was all like
that
loose,
was
like
posters.
Yeah.
But I had framed art up too. I had both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just it looks cool, and it's like arranged in a very artistic way.
I took a bedroom, cover literally every inch of your wall, and then I classed it up for my adult apartment, and then I put I spaced them out. I made it museum style curation.
It looks very cool.
And since I've curated that, you know what I'll curate now?
What?
The housekeeping! Alright, if you're listening to us over on Apple Podcasts, why don't you hit us up with 5 stars? Literally no one knows we exist. Maybe comment. Tell me how you're feeling.
Please.
If you're over on Spoofy, Spotify, subscribe. There's a YouTube video. Nothing to look at, but a lot to listen to. You can subscribe there, ring that bell, hit the notifications, and you can drop down in those comments section, leave me a little notesy, pass me a little note in my locker. Moving on, I post updates, episode corrections, and follow along guest list on the Tumblr. That's GuESPers.tumblr.com. We have a Twitter page where I post those 5-minute memes and the episode updates. That's at GuESPers Podcast. If you're anywhere else, it's probably the same kind of situation. Just hit us up and make sure that you listen.
Yep.
Mason, got anything else? There was a very solid
no.
Yup.
I was trying to not get in your way because you were just streamlining that shit.
I told you I've curated this like a museum.
Yes.
I'm the docent, and you have to sign the book before you leave. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Mason, why don't you bring it on home then?
I did have one addition.
Oh, add that. I got space in the corner. Yeah, throw it over there. Mart.
Our Gmail.
Hit us up.
GuESPersPodcast@gmail.com.
Nobody has sent us an email yet, and my psychic readings are off the scales. Every week you don't send me an email, I get more powerful. So, as promised, if you send us an email, Mason will be the one to receive it, and then I will try to psychically live read the email.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Yep, you got that in store if you just send me a message.
All you gotta do is
so lonely. Anyway.
GuESPersPodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah, and then we're on a bunch of podcast providers
wherever
now.
your podcasts are sold.
Yeah.
And by that I mean they're free.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, Mason.
Alright. We didn't get anything right today, but we sure had a lot of fun.
Guess what podcast?
This is where they're guessing